Good evening and good morning to all my followers out there. Welcome back to Starcub Review. I'm your host as always, Starcub. Now this one is going to be a simple and easy one, and that is I thought I'd go back and do a rewatch review for Smile in preparation for its sequel, which has already officially been released into American theatres, and that is Smile 2. But I thought I'd do a rewatch of this one to prep myself, and me and my husband watched it last night. And has my opinion changed on it? Before I get into that, I just want to say a big, huge thank you to everyone brand new to my channel that is opting to watch my videos and comment. Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate it. And to everybody that is a returning viewer, thanks so much, guys. I really, really appreciate all of you. The comments is just fantastic. Now, let's get into it. So, as I said, did a rewatch of Smile, the absolute batshit crazy bonkers horror film from 2022, written and directed by Parker Finn, and based on his little short Laura Hasn't Slept, which I personally watched last night as well for the first time. And wow, that was really, really good. Really, really good. And I can see why this film Smile got picked to be done as a full-blown feature film. It is, to this day, still scary as fuck. Yep, my opinion hasn't changed on it. It is an absolutely terrifying, magnificent, beautiful horror film that is full of psychological, supernatural terrors. And man, the imagery, the cinematography, the screenplay, the writing is just spot on. Absolutely everything about this film is spot on. And the amazing actors and actresses, Sosie Bacon, Jessie T. Usher, Kyle Gellner, Cal Penn, and Rob Morgan all do an absolute fantastic job. This film is just absolutely wild from start to finish. Like I said, the cinematography is just amazing. Some of the shots are just so unsettling. The music is very, very unsettling, especially in some of the most horrific scenes. It just makes it even more unsettling. And it is really driven by our female protagonist, Sosie Bacon, as she grapples with the terrors and nightmares and menacing shit that is happening all around her, and she does an extremely good job. Amazing job. And the reveal of the Smile entity at the end is just absolutely terrifying, horrifying, reminds me so much of something out of Silent Hill. This film received overwhelmingly positive reviews. I'm so glad that this film was originally meant to go to Paramount Plus. It was only meant to be a streaming service one, but Paramount Pictures opted for a theatrical release, thank fucking God, because this film tested overwhelmingly positive in its screenings, and they decided to put it into theaters. And I mean, yeah, it shows you why. It was a powerhouse of a film. A budget of $17 million and grossed $217 million worldwide. Yeah, it's a powerhouse of a film. It is absolutely incredible. This movie really does subvert and really flips so many tropes on its head when it comes to jump scares, regular scares, making you feel really, really, really just makes you feel like something is digging in your brain, crawling in your brain, trying to pick it out through the base of your skull, and it leaves a terrifying feeling that you can't sleep, you can't you can't go about your normal day without seeing something terrifying like that. Smile. I mean, the marketing campaign for this alone was terrifying, was absolutely smart. And I did a review of Smile when it released in 2022. I'll flick that up. You should go and check that out. That was my initial review. This one is a rewatch review, and I'm so glad I did a rewatch of Smile, because it just reiterates to me that this film is absolutely stunning, terrifying, magnificent, beautifully written. I cannot praise Parker Finn enough. He really subverted everyone's expectations when it came to jump scares. It flips it all on its head. And I know there's people out there that said, oh, but we're sick of seeing, all these jump scares in Smile, and, he overdid it. I know I've heard some, other reviewers out there saying that, some of it became a little bit, a bit obvious where the jump scares were going to be. No, not at all. I did not. Where you think there would be a jump scare, sometimes there wasn't. And other times the jump scare came out of nowhere, and it really subverted my expectations, and it really pays off. This film is amazing. Despite what some reviewers say about this film received overwhelmingly positive reviews, more than it did negative. So it's absolutely terrifying. What do I give this film? A 10 out of 10. Absolutely stunning film. I'm glad I rewatched it. I'm all prepped and ready. Me and my husband are all prepped and ready for Smile 2, which we're going to see next week with a really good friend of ours. And I cannot wait. I cannot wait. Thanks for tuning in, guys. See you all again next time. Ciao.